Yo! Alright, so yo, what is up YouTube? It is your boy, Itsmichaelowl! Wow! And today guys, as you guys can see by the title of this video and the thumbnail and all of that jazz, there is a new spell. It's called LAMIA. It's actually called LAMIA, but don't worry about it. LAMIA looks like a freaking god. It looks like freaking, there's a lot of shark themed spells in Wizard101, but a lot of them are for Storm, and the fact that this one's like a Celestian, like, you know, just run around kicking in a spell, that's great. I'm glad to see that. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys the actual spell, and shout out to the Admiralplex on Twitter. Link's gonna be in the description if you guys want to check him out, follow him maybe. He posts a lot of leaks and stuff about Wizard101, so I mean, if you guys want to check him out, go ahead. If it wasn't for him, I would not have known about this spell, so I mean, yo, shouts out to your boy. The unreleased spell is called LAMIA, so I mean, it could be tough, who knows, I don't know, but let's just see. Yo! Like I said, I already seen it once because I mean I was just amazed I had to check it out, but then I decided to make a video on it. But I mean, yo, it's like a Celestian, bro. It's like literally like one of those like sharks that are swimming around or walking around in Celestia just as an actual spell, so it's pretty cool. Almost reminds me of like a wand hit that a mob would use, so I mean that's really cool. So now what I wanted to talk about was like how they might add this spell to the game. I hope that this spell is going to be a player trained spell, kind of like some Headless Horseman, Reindeer Knight, Catch the Day, who knows, something like that. But if it's not, that's going to be kind of lame. The first time they talked about Headless Horseman, they didn't have the pack that gave the spell, and they just had the pet that gave the Headless Horseman spell. And I mean, if you can't enchant the spell, it's not going to be used at all, really, not for like PvP unless you're like low level or something. I mean, if you can't enchant the spell, it's probably not going to be used as much in PvP, let's just be real. So the fact that they made Headless Horseman trainable was a really big step because, I mean, Death already needed a spell, and what better spell to add than a spell that's already rendered, that's already a card on a pet that we might be able to use. So now the latest news is Storm. Storm's going to get a new spell. So I can see bosses, like, using the spell LAMIA and, like, you know, casting as, like, maybe a cheat or something, or maybe the boss is called LAMIA and she uses her own spell against you or something like that, maybe. But I mean, it just seems like a player-oriented spell. You don't see a lot of bosses using spells that gives like after effects, you know what I'm saying? Like bosses normally have cheats. And I mean, sometimes they use player spells, don't get me wrong, but I mean, for the most part, that doesn't seem like a boss exclusive only spell. I mean, it gives a -30 mantle, and that's really good. It's almost like a Catalan, or like it's almost like a lower pip Catalan or a Storm Lore Master, pretty much. So I mean, it's pretty hype, and it does almost the same amount of damage as Headless Horseman. Headless Horseman is doing 530 to 590 damage, and LAMIA is doing 510 for 4 pips for both of them. So I mean, that's really good. It's basically like a Headless Horseman that gives a mantle, which is insane enough. So they could add it as a skeleton key boss for like a certain level, but what I don't like about the skeleton key boss part is that it makes it harder to farm because you gotta get whatever skeleton key it's gonna use, and then it could be locked behind like a certain level. Because I mean, you know the spell Sacred Charge, guys? Sacred Charge is only a 100 plus spell. If you can get Sacred Charge at like any level you wanted, that would be great. That would be great because I mean, even lower level lives could have it. Sacred Charge isn't used that much because it's a 100 plus spell, and there's already way better spells that you can have at 100 plus for life that don't cost as many pips and do way more damage. So, not worth it. And the only reason why Sacred Charge is 100 plus really is because it's locked behind Darkmoor. You have to be 100 to be able to do Darkmoor, and you're not going to be able to farm for the spell if you're not at least level 100. So that's what sucks about that spell. But if it's like on some Catch the Day or maybe Burning Rampage stuff where it's not locked behind like a dungeon, and maybe any level, if they wanted to, if they had the keys, could get into it and just farm it, and maybe it might be harder for them to farm because they're low level, but they could still do it and have the chance of maybe getting the drop on a lower level character. That would be nice. Or they could do what I think they're gonna do, is probably just add it to a maybe a Celestia themed pack, or like an Aqua themed pack, or maybe, I hope that they don't add it to like a pet or something, because I mean, I'd be kind of pressed out of my mind, but who knows? But the thing is, with the summer test realm coming really soon, I don't know what they're gonna do, and I'm actually very, I don't want to say nervous, I'm just curious on what they're gonna do, especially with this spell. I really hope that it's gonna be a spell that Storms can learn and actually have, because I mean, it's so good. It's pretty much, it does way more damage than a Lore Master, which is 390 to 470, and it's also 4 pips, but the mantle is only 5% less accuracy. I'm pretty sure I can speak for everyone when I say that people fizz Lore Master mantles. Even though it's 35%, people are still fizzling it, which is crazy. So, I mean, I think it's a well-deserved spell for Storm, because, I mean, Storm already has spells that give decreased accuracy, like Catalan, like Sirens, like King Artorias, but it doesn't decrease, but it gives you accuracy. It's just, Storm is a lower accuracy school, so if they can make you fizzle, that can help them win a game as well. So, I mean, like, it makes sense. It's not like having a draining spell like a Vampire be a Storm spell. That would be weird. The Storm Lamia makes sense for what it is. Honestly, that's all I have to say about this spell. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys think that Storm really needs this spell? Do you guys think maybe this spell should have gone to maybe a myth or something, or maybe a different kind of spell that just go to myth, or like, you know, one of the schools are doing worse in PvP, because Storm isn't doing that bad in PvP. But I mean, you know, let me know any of your thoughts on the comment section down below. If you guys like the spell, if you guys don't, let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you guys could comment, tell me what you guys would like to see me do on Wiz, or like what videos you want me to make or something like that. Let me know down in the comment section down below. So yeah, that's really about it, guys. Make sure to tap that like button. No. Smash, no. Spank that like button. But yeah, turn on notifications, and check out all the other links in the description down below if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, Discord, Twitch, all that jazz. Anything you guys want to see, just you know, it's all in the description. And that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in whatever else to do next. Dilly, guys.